The people sue us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They get lies, they get steal. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed and not unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to be? See, we just they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They get lies, they get steal. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed and not unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you allow the citizens to be? See, we just tell you that's why we voted.
Brother, how you feel about the game today?
The Boga spoil the game.
How Boga spoil the game?
Two Boga king inside. Straight.
No, but they may
say
anybody that score one goal at 1,000.
Everybody is free. What Boga number for again? What Boga number for again?
Boga is a big player Arsenal. Boga play again.
But who's playing again today?
Boga.
What Boga number? Where Boga start watching for again? When? I'm going to be today. I swear to God, I'm going to help me far away. Because Boga king, they want that picking a fish on the feet. They want to use the amulet. I said, nobody must touch the amulet. They say Boga has spoiled again.
So you mean that Boga black away from the amulet?
Nobody must touch the amulet. Boga spoiled again. Boga spoiled again today. I said Boga spoiled again today. They want to use the amulet. Kiki, that's small blue. Kiki. For one Boga, the whole country is suffering. For one Boga, the whole country is suffering. For one Boga, the whole country is suffering. For one.
Allah. Canyon Do radio interview when the rebels came to Liberia. The men memorized it all.
Okay, Samuel Doe said.
Now people will use electronic and print media. They use every means to promulgate dirty propaganda. So they take advantage of that and they spread their own dirty propaganda to outpower us, to outsmart us, to dirty us around the world. So the investor cannot come here because you want to come. They'll be afraid. That's their intention, not to allow the investor to come. So they do all kinds of things to destroy this government image. That's what I know. Because this government cannot involve itself in killing people and killing people. President George, when he became president, he opened a church.
In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Joseph Boakai made a statement that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys. He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me. If Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boakai, former Vice President Boakai, dropped in his heart. He collapsed, almost died. It is that boy, because George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery. I made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in the medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president packing, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, packing, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, packing, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and you elected him. Maybe you call Joseph, George boy because of the age. Because Joseph Boyka is over 70 and this boy is about 50 something. So when you say boy, well, that's it. But boy in the sense of immaturity, no. Joshua is mature. He's mature. That's why he told Joseph Boyka on the ground when he collapsed to fly here, bro, for medical checkup, for medical heart surgery. That's why I made him to live today. I think Joseph Boyka, in conclusion, should be very grateful to that boy who flew here out of the country for open heart surgery that make him to live today. But the way Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The fact is, you could have know you, but he did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole Liberian president boy, then you old man, you told him battery around here. But I cannot look at a battery man and elect you because any minute you could collapse. But you already say you want to be president, and we know the record. You're on the time bomb, on the borderline.
Just sitting and laughing and reading the comment section. John Balu said the reason why he's in this is to save the state. Save Liberia. But Senator Balu was senator when in his county 5 wonderful Liberians gruesomely murdered. Their bodies were mutilated. He didn't say anything. A colleague who was then a senator, whose name is enshrined in the TRC report, whose testimony you can find everywhere, that allegedly Carol is massacred on the Kavala River, became a senator from in jail. He came from jail. That case died in Maryland. Senator Balu was senator. Senator Balu was senator when Keith Dubois was killed. Senator Balu was senator when the Fula man was beheaded in River G. Senator Balu was senator when the 17 young men were killed between Lower Magidi and Grand Bassa County. Senator Balu was senator when one of the people who funding all of his effort was giving Intergenetic Hospital money and squash car to lobby for him to move on traveling ban and access free. But today, he say he wants to save the country. Senator Balu was senator when Bridgeway from London came to do prospect in Liberia. Senator Balu then got vehicle and money.
Balu la voix senator.
He thought of saving Liberia then. You know, sometimes some people sit on a particular platform, and this is the reason why the argument is going to get big this few times. Because look,
I don't think I can do this. It's against my faith. I can.
Agostina.
I don't want to do it.
Agostina.
Yeah.
You can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Come to work to me. You can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Come to work to me. You can't put me in any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. If you talk to somebody and they tell you, say, oh, because I'm more, don't do it. Don't put me in any situation I can handle. Yeah, any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. If you talk to somebody and they tell you, say, oh, because I'm more, don't do it. Don't put me in any situation I can handle.
Yeah. For anybody, boy.
No. Okay, you ain't got to do it. What you do for me? Let's just go to the lady tomorrow morning. We'll see her. That's all. You ain't got to do anything. Yeah?
Yeah, for what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can handle. Where yeah?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after you're sober. You'll see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything. We'll just go and see her. Yeah. Any situation that I can handle. Don't do it to me. If you talk to somebody and they tell you, say, oh, because I'm more, don't do it. Don't put me in any situation I can handle.
Yeah. For anybody, boy.
No. Okay, you ain't got to do it. What you do for me? Let's just go to the lady tomorrow morning. We'll see her. That's all. You ain't got to do anything. Yeah?
Yeah, for what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can handle. Where yeah?
At the station.
Alright. No. Okay, you ain't got to do it. What you do for me? Let's just go to the lady tomorrow morning. We'll see her. That's all. You ain't got to do anything. Yeah?
Yeah, for what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can handle. No. Okay, you ain't got to do it. What you do for me? Let's just go to the lady tomorrow morning. We'll see her. That's all. You ain't got to do anything. Yeah?
Yeah, for what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her. No, okay, you ain't gotta do it. What you do for me? Let just go to the lady tomorrow morning, we'll see her. That's all. You ain't gotta do anything, yeah?
For what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her.
I'm not doing anything, but I can't back into it. I can't have
Agostina, they will not be not doing anything, we'll just go and see her.
I'm not doing anything, but I can't back into it. I can't have
Agostina, they will not be for me.
It's not a job budget. And somebody come and stand in front of me and say, Representative Grace misleading the public. It's a disservice to you. And you must hold their feet to the fire because some of you voted for these thieves. Okay? The House donor is a thief. It's a thief. I'm telling you, it's a thief. Anybody who lie on what you told, he had checked here. We published no checks before. He denied his signature on the
Agostina, they will not be for me.
It's not a job budget. And somebody come and stand in front of me and say, Representative Grace misleading the public. It's a disservice to you. And you must hold their feet to the fire because some of you voted for these thieves. Okay? The House donor is a thief. It's a thief. I'm telling you, it's a thief. Anybody who lie on what you told, he had checked here. We published no checks before. He denied his signature on those checks. Before 2020 campaign, he's a common criminal. I'm saying that to you. He's a common criminal. There's the budget he voted for. He's a criminal because he lied at $3.6 billion not in the budget. He can't take me anywhere. I defy him. That's a criminal. No, I'm not angry. I'm being forceful. I'm being intellectual. I'm providing facts. No, I said something I didn't mention. It's hold their feet to the fire because some of you voted for this.
That's all. You ain't gotta do anything. Yeah?
For what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle to do it. What you do for me? Let just go to the lady tomorrow morning, we'll see her. That's all. You ain't gotta do anything. Yeah?
For what now?
Agostina, don't put me in. That's all. You ain't gotta do anything. Yeah?
For what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you. I can't handle. Where you at? I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah? Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her.
I'm not doing anything, but I can't.
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Agostina, don't put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her. Put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at? Put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the
Put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can put me in any situation I can't handle. Where you at?
At the station.
Alright, I'll come in for you after the so we can see her, yeah?
So do what now?
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her.
I'm not doing anything, but I can't back into it. I can't have
Agostina, they will not be for me.
It's not a job budget. And somebody come.
Not doing anything, we'll just go and see her.
I'm not doing anything, but I can't back into it. I can't have
Agostina, they will not be
doing anything, but I can't back into it. I can't have
Agostina.
After our graduation from the elementary school, we keep the Murray Road to attend the junior high school, the Governmental junior high school, and from there we went to Central High and we graduated 1998. I'm a teacher in professions. Robert here is one of the daughter's son. Robert here is one of the father's son. Robert here is deserved to be a servant in the district. Robert here is a public servant. I always work at the National Security Agency in Cape Town in Bowen.
you think I did in Bagan before you were born to fit the story? We were the one that's speaking chicken here. But today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you're going and do something. I'm being honest with you people.
You said during the youthful days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position. Don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And then you want to go on me, I will take it. I did it at that time, so I cannot dodge. But what I'm telling you is this. I have been refound, not only by myself, but by God alone.
For being refound, don't you think you will still follow? This is a political era. Like you can
Let
remember.
me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you. I'm telling you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there would be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to steal chicken today, you'll put hanger on me. Say, try read me in Bagan.
Are you making this statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zogos and Zogos?
Or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can build your life from there as younger generation and know there is.
So I supported Joseph Boyka, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. This is the man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, he said, when you run for one term, he said, I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest.
They bring out to go steal to the mainland store. So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store. Yeah. He said, I'm a join to go steal to the web mainland store to get money to the store that will go take it from there. I said, my man, I only buy for the same lecture. And how can the police catch you now? The police before the man called me back. Now on the 18th, they more. The same man now? Yeah, the same man. The same man who want for you to go steal? Yeah, he called me on the 18th. Yeah. Now in the 9, around 8:30, the man called me. He said, oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back again. So that time you go to work?
Reality in a community, when you go there, people will tell you that we have been eating dog.
Why you people kick his dog?
It is false. In fact, when we went to the police station, we had a conflicting statement.
And who had a conflicting statement?
The both of us, the complainant and that of the people that were accused.
One ground that you people eat his dog.
When we went to the police station, we were marginalized. We brought bread to the court with our statement, written statement.
So let's listen to the statement you provide to the police.
The statement for me, we provided to the police. We told them that it is true that we ate dog yesterday.
If that hit dog you people ate?
It was not hit dog.
So which one the dog you people ate?
The dog we ate, we bought a dog from West Point from one of our friends. And in fact, the dog that we ate, it was a dog that was killed in the net town and the guy roasted the dog.
Then you put two police investigators that you put bought a dog from West Point. And then when you put were told, let go West Point, you put couldn't identify the person you put bought the dog from.
We went to West Point. In fact, before going to West Point, we went to his own of Whitney Hall and the person was not provided. So what we did, we went to West Point. When we went to West Point,
the person who claimed that you put brought dogs to them to court?
For sure, the person was not provided. It was later on the person came. When we went to West Point, the guy that we bought the dog from, we could not find him. Probably he gone to normal business. He's a human being.
He claiming that this is not the first time you put killing his dog.
That's a false allegation. If at all we go to the law and he proved all guilty, we will waiting to be facing justice. But if we go to the law and we are not found guilty, we'll sue a lawsuit against him. Yes.
Even though you put a dog, but it was not his dog.
For sure, we know Mr. Peter's dog.
But then why you think he leveled any allegation against you people?
The reason for which they made is leveling allegation against us. Yesterday, when we went to his house, because his brother in question, okay, David, that brought us here, have $50 United States for me.
And you refused to pay the money?
He refused to pay the money from me.
So based on that, he claimed that you put it when I ate his dog.
Sure, when the police and myself went to the house yesterday for he to promissory note that he will pay my money next month May. After we left on that, he was claiming that the time we left on that, it was the time his dog got missing. So that is when we left on that, we left along with the two police officers. So we are not the only one that will be accused. Then that is the two police officers too were accused that we all carried the dog along.
Who are already admitted that you people can eat dog. Why are you people always eating domestic animals?
For me, I eat dog because from my tribal background, we don't have any law, and dog is for meat. When you
tribal background,
I'm a grown man. You
grew up with eat dog.
Grown people, I can tell you that grown people eat dog, but a human being can eat dog. What a pet man give me, man. I don't have a law of eating dog, so it left with me to create my own law. Say I can eat dog, but I'm a human being. I choose to eat dog.
So your law is to eat dog.
I don't have law on eating animals. I eat all animals. Once it is eaten by human being, I can eat it.
So you can eat snake too.
Even snake, I can eat snake.
You can eat cat.
I can eat cat.
You can eat rat.
I can eat rat.
But you eat dog.
I eat dog.
You did not eat his dog.
I did not eat Mr. Peter's dog. Neither any of my friends ate Mr. Peter's dog.
And you are confident that you can prove yourself innocent in court?
For sure. Yeah, off.
So you don't eat no other animal besides dog?
Eat all animal that eatable by human being, as I said to you, except when I choose not to eat it.
And you don't have no regret in eating dog?
For sure.
You know, I love this thing, and of course, for my days on Trip FM, even up to today, I love this teaser so much because it brought us on legal principles that are known by just laymen. You know what a legal principle in that thing? The layman talk about? Who can determine it? The man said, legally, he's right. You see, the people who say lay people, if they can get law in the back of their minds and in their brains, and they're passing it around with it. What more about people who go to law school and they say they counselor them, they don't even know how to. The man said, dog, I can eat dog. But it is not Peter's dog I ate. And if it is proven that I didn't eat his dog, I will sue him. Because he tarnished my reputation to say I'm a criminal. So you see, what he was simply trying to say is that don't just see, they say, oh yeah, AB in a place here or AB in a place too before. And because something lost today, you just look at it straight, you go what they call, in fact, that one they call character evidence. You know what they normally do in law? And that's why I say the whole interview, it has to do with legal principle, which the layman were also even telling the journalists as to what the law is. Though I can eat dog, but it is not Peter dog I ate. So if we go to court and it is proving that I didn't eat a dog, I will sue him. And that says right. Because you can't just grab somebody and say, you just start accusing them all over the place, but we'll get there. This will open the door. This principle, this legal principle, which is very much grounded in law, is what we'll use to deal with the asset recovery and rude behavior that they have started into the streets, which is going to land the government in serious trouble. And we are getting to that tonight. So thanks so much. Welcome to the program, Face the Issues, right here on Freedom. It is 7.9. And I just get this thing here, Peter thing, and I get it because you see the layman. If the layman can think that way, what more about somebody who said the no law? All right, so we will be able to understand that. So welcome to the program, Face the Issues, right here on Freedom. It is 7.9 and 95.7 on the community radio stations as well. Dion Bila is back with it, and tonight, and let me say also to my great people there in Foya who are not too happy owing to the appointment of local leadership done by Joseph Yuma Boakai. Many of them, they are not happy about it. And so they are very much unstable at the moment, unsettled at the moment. And more trouble will fall in Foya district owing to the fact that people who deliberately were seen killing people were now giving local leadership position. Like you listen to Thomas Fowler today, Joseph Boakai has challenged them. And they are not going to rest on that one. So they're going to see it at the level what happens in Foya to see whether these people who are killers will come and preside and say they're coming to come and lead these people in the districts as commissioners and so forth here and there. They're going to see that happen. All right, so we are getting there. And more troubles, more rules will continue in Lofa County. That I know for sure. And because the folks there are not happy. So I just want to say hats up to you people. You keep up the great work for our country. And I think we are certainly getting there. So welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, nope, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry does not in any way means that we regret our actions. Never ever do we regret our actions. So we're right here tonight on this very day, grateful. And my name is Cyprian Goss, and we are right here with you. Very much happy. The way Liberia is proceeding is how we told you Liberia was going to proceed. We told you this. You didn't listen to us, so this is where we are. All right. So tonight, our Freedom Cash giveaway has gone back to what we call double. Freedom Cash giveaway double. On the scene rating, but double. For me. So on the show, Freedom Cash giveaway double goes up back to 5,000. So many of you think that you have 1,000 and you don't get anything, you still get an opportunity to scoop everything out of it tonight. It doesn't matter. If you think you have spent 2,000 and you don't get anything here, the opportunity is yours tonight to be able to get everything back and get your double in it. So that is what it is. So this Freedom Cash giveaway, just when we came on, I placed a call to the first winner because I did 3 draws already. And so I placed a call to somebody who received the alert. And I'm trying to call him back so that you can know that what I'm saying here is 5,000, and we're going to get to him tonight. So the Freedom Cash giveaway, *7 go to 11 and then do. So let me get to this caller and then you get in. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, baby.
How you doing, Chief? Hey, I call you just now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I asked you a question. What was my question to you?
I want to get an alert.
An alert. Okay. Before that question, let me ask you this first question. I was supposed to ask you before asking about alert. Did you play any Freedom Cash giveaway now at the start of Face the Issue 8 o'clock?
Yes, I play exact 8 o'clock and I play 8:16.
You play 8 o'clock and you play 8:16.
Yeah, 2 times.
2 times. Yeah. And then when did you receive the alert?
I received the alert about 15 minutes ago.
15.
When you call me.
Okay, when I call you. And how much did you get as the alert were able to indicate to you?
5,000.
5,000. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to be sure about that. So thank you so much. And I've done 2 draws, and the first 3 were what I was able to hit, because when I to do these things is multiple. You know, plenty of people can win, and I can call everybody. So the first 3 I did are the first 3 persons I'm about to call before we get into why we are here tonight. So 88 and 07. Then we go to what do we have here? 69. Yeah, 69 and 836. All right. So this person, I'm ringing your number, and I did a draw. You did win. So the first 3, and I'm trying to do that so that you will know that 5,000 is up for grabs for tonight. For the scene rating, you are playing for the scene 70 cents or so forth here and there. Let me get to this person. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, how you doing? You in the noise?
Let me find the noise, Chief.
Okay, boss. Yeah, this is Abraham William from. I don't have time. You know, the prof has to start his lecture quickly. I don't have time. Tell us, Abraham William, Freedom FM, and Face the Issue as a program.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did you play cash giveaway on Face the Issue just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Okay,
Yes.
2 times. What are the times? The time intervals?
Really, I'm not having the time now.
Okay, so you played 2 times.
2 times. Yeah.
Okay, have you received any alert?
Yeah, I received something like 4,000.
Something like 5,000 or 5,000?
4,000.
Aha, because when you say something like that, mean now.
No, I do not rejoice. I still say that thing. So.
Oh, okay. Because I just wanted to be sure that's all. So congratulations, and keep playing. The possibility is there that you can win again. So just know that indeed you can get 10,000. So say you had that 5,000, keep playing so that you get more again. Thank you so much.
Okay, Chief.
Congratulations. All right, so let me get to the last person, and whom I had a draw for. I told you 3 persons, right? I did 3 draws initially to just tell you where we are going. You know, these things are things that people like us, and let me see here. Here we go. All right. So let me see again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's 1538. I hope I got it. I hope I got it. I hope I got it. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. All right. I got it. I got the number. Okay. So let me call this person up. Great. Great people. Great people tonight. 3. I just did draws on. And the rest of you keep playing. I will do. So there's 5,000 for the scene thing. The scene 100 you playing for. 70 cents you playing for that the scene thing. So that's why you get. Hello, how you doing?
Hello?
Hello, at least a female. I'm happy. Hello, how you doing?
Fine.
Okay, so this is Abraham Wayan on the program Face the Issues on Freedom FM. And this is Cash Giveaway that I'm just calling you for. And did you play Freedom Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM, especially Face the Issue just now?
Yes.
Okay, good. How many times did you play?
I played 3 times.
3 times. And the first time was at what time?
I played Siri.
Hello, I'm talking about Face the Issues. Face the Issues, that's what I'm talking about. Because this program is only for Face the Issue. So 3 times. So okay, let's look at the latter ones. And because maybe you must have played between 7, but of course at 8 also you must have played between. Did you play between 8 or at 8?
Yeah, that the last I played 8.
Oh, the last time you played at 8.
Yeah.
So you didn't win the 7 o'clock one or 4,000. Now the 8 o'clock one I had to do a 5,000 at the time. You just played one time and then you won.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you receive the alert?
Yeah, I received the message.
The message. And what does the message tell you?
5,000.
5,000. Thank you so much. Congratulations. So I'm just trying to tell you that 3 persons I just did draw 4. So subsequently, I will continue to do the draws. And when I do the draws, I do all together holistically. So now 40, 50, so now 60 persons become the winner. That's what it is. But I just thought to do the first 3 so that we call quickly. Because most times our lecture series, it can carry us until we may not be able to call again. And so now we promise that we'll call and then we can call again. So it's 5,000 for tonight for each one of you who will become the winners as a result of the draw we'll have tonight. Thank you. All right. So let us say right here on this die, let's go on and on and on, on and on. And this country is an interesting country and we are certainly getting there. Right, so it's the Freedom Cash giveaway, *7#, and then you can go on with what you can. Thank you. Oh gosh, this country is an interesting country, and we are certainly getting there. And I'm very happy that God is alive. God works in mysterious ways. You know, when God was ready, that one point we pray, let's pray for the country. No, you don't pray, because at the time God was about to strike the Egyptians, God's dealing directly was with the cruel attitude of their leader in Pharaoh. So no matter what kind of prayer that they offer, the Bible did not say God hardened Egyptians' heart. No. And the calamity that befell the Egyptians as a result of their leader's stubbornness, right? So when God was ready to deal with their leader, God used only their leader to destroy them as Egyptians. They tell us that for every decision that you are making and you put in someone as your leader, whatever that leader does, it has a triple down effect on you. It will bury you. If the leader does good thing, it's for you. If the leader does bad thing, it's for you. If the leader put a medicine business, that medicine will affect you. If the leader put saying witchcraft business, that witchcraft business will. So in selecting leaders, you personally as a person, you may even be a church goer. Once you chose a leader who is not a church goer, whatever negative thing that will come as a punishment for that leader, it will have a spell over you as a church goer. God will not take you from there because it is your choice. So it is that choice. What is happening to the country will be happening. So you see, that was the Bible. You see, a little tiny thing. Some of you don't even understand the Bible. You're going to be passing around. They said, the Bible says, God hardened Pharaoh's heart to the extent that Pharaoh was stubborn. And as a result of Pharaoh alone stubbornness, what happened? Did Pharaoh get drowned in the sea, in the Red Sea? No. Because of Pharaoh's stubbornness, he sent people to die. So because of your leader in this country, Joseph, will before you people. You know why? Because Joseph Boaka is protected, and because of your foolishness you did, and you decide God will harden Joseph Boaka's heart. God will make Joseph Boaka to lose because the calamity must come. So as a result of that, who tend to suffer? You people will suffer. Because that was the choice that we made. That you people made, not me. I don't even part of that kind of thing there. I pray God that I might not be part of the calamity. That is why it is. So when they say God hardened Pharaoh's heart, right? As a result of God hardening Pharaoh's heart, to say, I will not let the children of Israel go. What did he do? He sent chariots, men, horses to go after the Israelites. What happened to them? All of them got what? Drowned. Did it happen to him as a person? But God had in his heart. You see that the difference there about leadership. Sometimes the thing that will affect you as a person, it may not even affect the leader. In fact, God carried by extension by going to strike Pharaoh's son, his beloved son, struck him all. That was the time it really got to him. So the death of those other people didn't get to Pharaoh. That the death of his son that got to him. You see how it is? Until something terrible happened to Joseph Boga and children, and he will never think that poverty in this country. Joseph Boga used to be with us here. All we used to be feeding poverty. Until he used to be begging all over here. When did he now know that indeed poverty not here in for all of us? And he behaving the way he's behaving. Anyway, let's start our show. I just tell you something. You know, sometimes when this show then coming on, I say I get two books that I can use here. The Bible and the law book. So now the blue book here is what I can use when I finish referring to the two books, because I can't read Quran. I don't understand Quran. So on the two books, when I'm finished with them, because I can just ask my Islamic friend for them to tell me some of the things in there, something like, oh, I can't just read it. They don't want me explaining the thing to me so that I can be understanding their own religions, everything it is. So when I finish getting no idea, then I put in the blue book. Then the blue book comes now. The blue book. Then when your need comes in the blue book that I got as a souvenirs package from the American people when they had their annual alumni conference somewhere at where was the place again? Yeah, they had the alumni conference at the Corona Hotel. I attended it at the place. The only thing I was interested in taking at the blue book, because at the blue book here we can put in. So the blue book here, when your knee inside here, forget it. Good things don't just enter the blue book, right? So I get a blue book right here. So that's what it is. But anyway, we are getting there. So I'm just happy for you people. And we thank God for life that we are getting there. Thank you so much, fantastic people. We are certainly getting there, and we will get there. So the 5,000 is up for grabs tonight for all of us. Let us continue to do what we think we are doing for our country. And we are certainly getting there, and we will get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. God is there. God will take us through. God is there. God will take us through. God is with us. And God will continue to be with us, and we are certainly getting there. Right? So it is 5,000 that we're going up for tonight. I will have the draw again subsequently. I just got 3 persons up. That's why I was able to call. I come to do another draw again. I will call another bash again before that. Because the numbers can be too much. Especially the more you play, you know, the more chances they give me to carry on the draw. That's the problem. So the more you play, the more better opportunity I have to carry the draw. So the more chances people have to win. How you like? So the more you play, yeah, that the whole window they will open for me to just be doing draws. So that one day I remember I was able to have pretty close to about 3,000, 4,000 persons who play on the same night, right? You know what happened at night? They gave me the draw for me to have pretty close to 2,500 draws. Plenty of people won. They just let me know open a window. I just as they go in the house, just operating the house. You see, most people can win. That's what you see is again how we are getting there. But anyway, that's life. My people, thanks so much and welcome to class. We are very happy that we are here tonight. Things are happening, and they will happen the more. They're not happening as a result of surprise. There is something that we were told. We knew exactly that you people were walking to the path of calamity. A nation that has no leader, that nation becomes a nation where lawlessness becomes the order of the day, where everyone takes things into their own hands. That's lawlessness. Where everybody doing their own thing, that's lawlessness. Yes, ordinary people can do their own thing in the streets, we agree. But for at the top of governance, for people to be doing their own thing, then forget it. The entire country is finished. For people to be doing their own thing at the top of government, I'm talking about, I think the ordinary people, yeah, maybe the government does not want to effect some system, so we can understand that one. But at the level, the hegemony of government, because if the governmental actors themselves are lawless, and you can't sense any leadership is determined by control, right? So let's say, for instance, you have the what kind of simplest way I can do? Okay, the shepherd, right? Okay, so you have the sheep, you have the shepherd. Now, you are trying to direct the sheep where they will go, right? The leadership you are providing for them, it provides for control. There is nothing about leadership that does not bring in control. Leadership goes with control. You got to control things. So you lead people this way, that way. You are controlling them. You are controlling them. And that is what leadership is all about. So for you to see our country at this level, where there's no leadership. I remember one time Boga was doing interview in country about the country on autopilot. On George Weah. I say, thank God it was on autopilot. They want power. I don't know what kind of things that, what kind of train or whatever it is. No, you say auto, no. There is no pilot at all. Even the auto set does not exist anymore. So as a result, everyone else coming with their own ideas. How do you run a country like this? The old man is living but dead. Understand me well. Before you misconstrue and say, I did it, no. I said living but dead. You know what it is? For Abraham Williams to be here at Freedom FM and Freedom FM dies, meaning I'm living but the institution has died. So what the essence of me being there? Because my life that I have in me should be birthed into the institution. So if my life I have in me cannot be birthed into the institution, meaning the institution dies, meaning I'm living but dead. That's the thing that happened to old man Joseph Yumabuagai. The Unity Party people came on the backdrop of lies. And when you ride on the tiger's back, you will always end in the belly. You will end in the belly of lies. You will end in the belly of deception. Because you rode on deception. So you got to end in the belly of deception. There is nothing they can do by themselves without demonstrating high level of, I don't know, disrespect, lawlessness in this country, because they came to the country. They came in power on the backdrop of lawlessness. So they ended in the belly of lawlessness. There's nothing that they are doing now that they did not champion. And some of us, it is just God that have us here, and God prepared us for this day and this time. The confusion in their camp will continue to be their internal calamity that they are faced with. So that internal calamity that they are faced with in this unity here and there, these things will have a trickle-down effect on the entire country. Then that calamity will spread. Look at the events that are unfolding. They are not normal. Look at the number of deaths that have occurred. So I was telling somebody, I said, Kush was here. How many persons died? But Joseph Boakai brought heat. He brought disaster. People died in Kinjor. People died at the mining center. People's properties have been damaged all over the place. Fire has taken over the entire country. There are a lot of destructions that are taking place just on the period of 3 months of Boakai's presidency. Disaster has taken over the entire country. And in fact, the disaster management agency was alerting us that more to come. We should brace ourselves for it. Honor of Boakai administration. Even COVID-19 time, in our Liberia, people, they didn't die the way people have died in 3 months' time under Joseph Boakai in this country. Look at the number of persons that died when the tanker exploded in Bon County. Look at the number of persons that have died in Riverside County. Look at the number of persons that died in Kinjor. Look at the number of persons that have died in fire incidences all around Monserrado County here. If you put all the numbers together and calculate it and compare with it, see that Liberians died as compared to what has happened in most recent time. That is calamity. You see, we say these things and people did not understand. Joseph Boakai and his people, they are liars, and they will continue to lie. They must continue to lie. And the worst of all is that for you, pitiful Liberian people, to have even given them that support, because it is that little support you gave them that what gave NEC the reason to cheat. I was just saying, whether they want to go or they can't, I get time for them. There's no integrity in the National Elections Commission. I have no credibility in them. They're going to go or they come down. They covered this problem on us. The magistrates, election magistrates, we know them. They brought the problem on, but that's their business. I know they got their money. Some of them got ready. They left the country. After the election, they ran away. They went to go enjoy their saying country like Ghana. We know all of that one. Some of you left from here, you travel. After the election, because you're scared, you think that something was going to happen. You're sitting right here. You enjoy the peace. But your conscience will beat you one day that you brought mess on this country. You facilitated and aided the mess that we are going through in this country. Because of greed. Selfishness. The people who are being in power for 12 years and they got all the experience, they come to power. So chakala thing, then we just see. No hey, no tay. You think it not got to be God's intervention? It's God's own way of punishing people. Do you know that God can make the dumbest person to become the best leader ever when God's hand is in it? And God can make the smartest man to become the useless leader ever when God is ready to punish a nation. Oh, you don't know how God can work in mysterious ways? AB can have no capacity to deliver. God can take Abraham and put in here at Freedom FM and he will deliver for this country despite his capacity limitation. And God is able to take somebody like your degree holder and put him right here at Freedom FM and he will never perform as compared to AB. God is able to do that. So all that thing you're talking about experience, you didn't put God first. You were greedy, doing all kinds of things, killing people, doing all the things. You started wasting blood to come to power. Look at where we are today. How many times you say you're carrying gas price down? You're bringing gas price down. How many times? And the last time you say you're carrying it down, you say you're bringing gas price down from what they call it go and it went up. Then the man can go say he can reduce gas price again to 20 cents. What thing sound they will do? Nothing. Jesus, but I don't care whether you go or you come down. The calamity that's supposed to be for this country will be for this country because you are not the man who's supposed to be there. That's the difference. You are not the man. You are dead, but living. Leadership wise, you are dead. So as a result, you are not the man. Look at all the decisions they are making. It has nothing to do with the people. Complete 100 days delivery. Nothing has started. There's no sign of anything that could even start to say you want to rescue, right? The first thing you're supposed to start doing is people who drowning already, whatever it is, you start living in life. What is it you have done for the ordinary people that would tell them that they are rescuing at the moment? None of them. They are still suffering. It was all about putting money in your pocket as Joseph Boakai, you and your wife and children and everybody. You're now become rich overnight. Group of beggars who were passing around here, very poor. His yard was looking like a dump site where cars used to be parking and people have to pay parking lot fee before your wife takes money sometimes to go cook food for him. And that kind of thing that you will go parking lot fee. Here the security then will share the parking lot money. Then you will get ready and wife carry it, then they go cook food for him. Then Joseph Boakai eat it. Then he pass it. That kind of shameful life. His security was at risk at those periods. Anybody could plant anything in the car and just blasting off his finish. His son era used to be a noisy background. Complete beggar in this country. Deteriorated to the extent that he was nowhere to be seen. But the kind of man, people like us who, that kind of human being there. Get ready now today. He say he president for this country now. He's not going to make me passing around, be seeing it. While your life still is seen, you're passing around. But the good news coming for you. The good news coming for you. Two things I will talk about tonight. One, I know they can bother me calling me. They can bother whatever it is. They say they want me with me, whatever it is. And you see, there's a place at SD Cooper Road. Some of you used to be getting your small can button and you will put a small boot in there. You'll put a rescue or something on it. You're in the street. We are allowing you in the streets. You think you will have to see you in the streets? You think it was a good thing for you to be in the streets under we are administration? No. You think you were really thinking that it was better that you be in the streets? No. Even your very life, you're living in the street, selling nothing, and you are not happy that you were there. That's one. Secondly, certain ordinance wise, it was not good for you to even be there. Government supposed to move you from there. But if you have no alternative to provide for your citizens, and it is your responsibility to provide for them, and you are not providing for them, and they are finding means to provide for themselves, in whichever way, for you to take certain specific measures, you have to be careful as to how you go about it. That was what kept you people there. When we were ready to say you want to build a rail area, because the contractors have already complained that they were not completing the road because people were selling in rail here, and then you say, okay, you know what? Let us go to Ominga Market and complete that place and carry the people there. That's what leader will do. We are upset, you leave from here, they got to fix the road, they got to do this. No. We are saying, let us go to the Ominga Market and then fix that Ominga Market so that the people can move there. That's why we are even fixing our place for the people to move there, stay. And the government had to understand that to accommodate these people, that the people who George Weah were what they're going for, that they want, were there insulting George Weah. Today, it is Weah who was thinking of, because for Liberians to be drowning, and they decide to say, look, since our government can't do it for us, we'll do it for ourselves. We'll rescue ourselves. You were on your self-rescue mission. And when we saw it that you are on your self-rescue mission that will become of help to his government, but self-employment that will become of, he decided to let it and say, look, we can't take these people off. Already we're supposed to provide for them. It is not the business of government to put money in AB pocket. It is the responsibility of government to provide the avenue, to provide the opportunity, to provide the means through which I can get money to put in my own pocket. It is not a business of government to come to my home, to come put money in my pocket, putting money here. No, it's not my business. It's not government business. All I'm asking government for, provide the avenue so that I can work to put money in my own pocket. That's what government is supposed to do. So if you ordinary citizens are sitting back and looking for means to put money in your own pocket, it's a boost for the government. So for any reason that the government wants to take you from the street, the government should start thinking about, when if I take these people from the street now, are they going to sit down back home? And if they are sitting down back home, do I have the capacity to put money in their pockets? No. In Nigeria, when the people knew that Abuja has now become a crowded place, that there was no way, people were just in the streets and so forth, they say, you know what? We'll go to Lagos and build a new city that will now accommodate, because since they are a commercial city and people will do what they can, we'll go to Lagos, and then what we do, we will design a city that will now accommodate people for governance and city ordinances. We can get all this, but we can't take these people off the streets now in Abuja. I went in Nigeria, I went Benin City. Those are all cities where people used to be, and because the people believe that, look, we got to transition. So if you want to get the city to be at a certain level, which one of the cities you building are you going to, or which one of the areas are you going? Where will you got to take these people off? Where are they going? They're going to sit down? Then you say you're going to rescue them. You're taking food from their mouth. How can you be taking food, bread from somebody's mouth that you came to rescue? That is what the Unity Party has planned for you people, and we're not allowed that to happen to you. We are electing you now. You brace yourself up. If you want to stay protest, you stage it. Anything you want to do in this country, you do it. If you see anybody in the street who can't say they want to destroy us, you want to harm them, you harm them. Anything you want to do, you do it to save yourself, because the rescuers have decided to let you people down. The latter means through which you're rescuing yourself is what they want to take from you, so that you will be like fish out of water. You know when you take fish out of water, and then you say fish live. That's how it looks like, right? So when you take the fish out of water and say can't live, you know what you'll be doing? The fish will just die. They want to take you out of the water as fish and put you down so that you will just die by yourself. These are the kind of protests that I can support. Anybody who takes bread from anybody's mouth and you stage a protest for that thing, I will support you 100%. Because government are supposed to provide for you taking bread from your mouth. When it's only providing bread for you to eat, then they're taking it from your mouth. That kind of protest, I will support you any day, and I think I will support it 100%. I am saying it. I'm a Liberian. You think I'm waiting? I know that waiting. You think you get time for that in your own? I will support it 100% if they dare try. Y'all listen to what they are even trying. Yahweh. Let me see here. Let me come share something. Yesterday was the Public Works Ministry. They came out with a release. The reason I'm saying this, that's what I'm saying now. So that is why it is, right? The Public Works Ministry came out with this release, and I VB. So I would tell you say the blue boy belong to SDA people. That about SDA people, them are blue boy. Yeah, it about SDA. For a clone church, I play. I can maybe going now. At a good church, I don't see so far. I'll be going to the clone church. Anybody want to see me in church now? Go to a clone church. At the place you see me now. I'm going to join our church there. I'm going to be there too. The baby church there. Baby church there. She will go there. So let me can show you something which is very, very clear. Baby will go to a clone church. The church there that we can talk about this country. All right. So there is it, right? Good. This was yesterday's release from the Ministry of Public Works. They said Monrovia Liberia, or high-level intra-governmental agency task force was on today, which of course was on yesterday, Tuesday. March 26, 2024, formulated at the Ministry of Public Works on a joint implementation exercise to ensure the cleaning of streets. You listen, the cleaning of streets, rehabilitation of water, the sewer lines, right? Get ready. We are getting there. Get ready. They say the work of the intergovernmental agency, among other things, will ensure the compliance with the existing zoning laws. Zoning laws now, y'all get ready to start leaving the streets. Because when you hear about zoning laws, then you must know you must get ready now to start leaving the streets. Just start preparing yourself now to start leaving the streets. When you hear about that, right? Good. So the zoning laws and the regulations of Liberia to establish actual ownership of the land and properties to stop the continuous abuse of waterlands, prevent flooding across communities and rainy seasons issues. The intergovernmental agencies comprising the Ministry of Public Works, the Ministry of Monrovia City Corporation, Pinsville City Corporation, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, with our other men with Ministry of Transport, and the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, the situation man in Mo Ali, and Liberia Land Authority, and out of the Liberia National Police. So making a special blah 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 blah. They say greetings reply that consolidated efforts, constituent members, and in keeping with the president's arrest agenda with our sanitation a major pillar. Greetings use the occasion. Okay, let's leave out of that. That's nonsense. No sense in our whole thing there. The Guinea men who selling a warning contract to people then just getting kickbacks. That kind of human being you can look and put in a serious. Do you think the people really care about you? Do you think they really care about you? Any attempt, I'm saying it today, and nobody should call me and say, "Oh, maybe we're coming to you." If you can take your own right, take your own rights in your hand. Then I will do commentary on it. If anybody will not sit down to talk for themselves, to stand for their own rights, and they come to AV say AV can't be talking for another. Now certain people, because of the nature of the job they do, I can take information from them and then I advocate for them without them taking protest or whatever it is. But now any can bore people then what they call you better have your press conference and then indicate to the government that any attempt to do XYZ to you, this is what will happen. You take that action, I will support you. I will support you 100%. Take your action. Government are bigger than you. You are bigger than government. You make government. Government was born out of you, your belly. They are nobody to you. Do anything you can do to them until they listen to you. All power is inherent in the people. And you are the people. Our constitution says that. If they can't formulate, they put a rescue there. Now I'll put it there. We didn't say rescue, no. Even the job we had that did not mention rescue, but he proposed took effect because everything you were doing down there, his decision not to take you off the street, it was a proposed decision. Because that decision should be there to promote poor people. So taking you off the street will not be pro-poor. The people who say they can't rescue now, taking you off the street, don't say indicate rescue. So you're taking bread from somebody's mouth. Right? So they said that they are going to do this. And we think for sure, no matter what the circumstances are. Nobody is saying Liberia should remain like this forever. No, we're not. No. Nobody is saying Liberia should remain like this forever. You think I must say I'm not too angry that people in the streets the way they pass here, but if you get there with the people there, is it not better than for them to go sit down and be criminals and be stealing from people in the communities? I lead a man able to get something doing. For in the morning, he wakes up, he comes on the road, he sells a little scratch car, he goes back home. That period that he's taking to sit on the road, he's not stealing. But you made that man to sit down home. The other man's, is the devil's what? So the man sits idle. The devil comes and plays in here and says, "My man, you can go do the one, you can go do the one." That the men who, when you working, you go to work, when they sit in at home, they can be behind your children there, be pregnant in there, or they can be behind your woman there and be pregnant in there and be playing Lulu with them. At least your women then will be safe because at least they can count the road to go do scratch car business. No time for them to go sit down to the home and be pregnant people, women there behind there and be whatever it is. You know, they gotta guard it. It has some social benefits and all. These men, you take them from the street and they go sit at home. What did they will be doing? You know the danger associated, the social disadvantage associated with that. I need to make a car and sit down and be doing a scratch car business. You will not be going to deal with people, women there. But you tell that man from the street that you go pay you. That devil that enter inside a heart. That meeting your food at the time that your woman will take it and be carrying it to that man there who not doing anything, maybe doing all kinds of things there to you. So to your women there. You know all the things they can be thinking about it too, I'm begging you, man. Y'all go tell them from in the street now. Y'all go sit down home and you'll see the kind of production that will be on in the communities. For every time you tell the young men there from motorbike, you put them in the community. The men already used to carry women there on their back and thing, and then you go tell them, say, y'all go sit down home. You know what kind of production? That baby's production will be going on. And when baby production times high, the government, again, the pressure mounts on government. So instead of making people to be sitting at home, adult, and then just born baby, keep them busy. That period that man taking to kind, why they call even go, some of them say, I get time for woman baby because they tired. They don't get time. All until they get make baby, you know, you're doing family planning, but family planning can help. That thing that can help in the family planning something because it will help in do family planning by yourself. You don't even do that one there. They'll be sitting there, you'll be talking all kinds of things. Anyway, I just thought to kid, man. Don't worry. So now you just got to. They got to go to the middle of the street to go do something in community. They're not working. What you think they do? Okay, let's do that one there. Let's come to the most serious one. I'll just try to talk for you. Because whether you're lucky or not, I will talk for you. You go where you come now, I'll still talk for you. So, because we are all Liberians, whether you voted for Unity Party or whatever it is, we'll continue to talk for you. Yeah, because so I think that it will be good. It will be good at what they call. But let's come to the most serious one. You know, this country where we are, where we sit, in this country we sit, I think there's a problem. The country is deteriorating at all spheres, every field. Even to the extent that medical personnel, health workers, they have damaged the health sector. They have politicized it. I think the only group of people that still holding up things in this country, to some level, they are more about their welfare related issue. It will be only I would take up the AFL. I would take them off because politics wanted to infiltrate, but politics has already vacated it. And I think the guys are on their welfare issue, and all their issues are welfare related issues. And to some substantial level, I respect them. The kind of work politics are saying they have all left. So I think we are back to where we ought to be as a military. So I'll give them some credit for now. And then the legal profession is staying tight. The judiciary. The politics, no, it's not in the judiciary. But my disappointment is in agents of the judiciary. You see, I've always told people, do you know why we jealously protect the legal profession and say only Liberian? Only Liberian should practice law in this country? Do you know why? Do you know the intent? Because the thing about law as a lawyer is about advocacy. You are advocating for your client. And one thing they have always told lawyers is that be sincere and truthful to your client. If your client does not have a case, be fair with them that they don't have a case. Be blunt with them. And the essence of lawyering is not just to go into finding people guilty or whatever it is. That's what they even have some of the law and they put there. They say, lawyer not supposed to stir up litigation. That means to tell people, say, let's go to court. I will go represent you. Don't be telling people like that. As a lawyer, if you think, in fact, your first priority is to solve a problem. That's why you see, if you, John Brown, I did something to you, the first line your lawyer would do is not just to jump to court. Your lawyer will first send a conference letter. That conference letter, he will be inviting me so that we can have a conference on the complaint you carry to him. That the lawyer, duty of the lawyer, yes, let's go to court. We're going to do that one. No. It doesn't start like that. The lawyer will first call for the conference. You will go there, your eye out. From there, the agreement you will have there, you will go out of it. If you are not living up to the agreement that you had from that conference, the lawyer will give you time. Say, go and think about it. But this is what we want for you to do so that we don't go into court business. The next communication the lawyer will send is by law. It's a demand letter. That means the lawyer will tell you, say, Mr. John Brown, I want for you to do X, Y, Z. These demand. Don't do X, Y, Z in such and so time, blah, blah, blah. We'll be left with no other option, but we'll take recourse to the law. You think what the lawyer doing? The lawyer want to solve the problem. He doesn't even, that's the first task of the lawyer, not to see to it, just going to court. He will make sure that everything is at the civil law issue. Not about is your code and weapon and everything. Not what I'm talking about. But I'm just telling you the ability of lawyers to iron out issues. So that if your client comes to you and says, SYZ, he said, no, the thing, I think we got to go to court. Let me ask this man and hear from him. Maybe the way you were explaining it on the side, something, maybe it will not worth it. Then you'll be able to even advise your client, say, you know what? All the thing that you explain here, I will talk to you, but we can't win the man on the team because you heard the thing the man talking. The man said SYZ, blah, blah, blah. It will give the lawyer some understanding. The lawyer can iron it out. Sometimes the thing they don't reach anywhere. When you're finished with those stages and you're even went to court, they jump. Because the whole thing is about just promoting harmony. People to just live in one accord. It's not about just convicting people or finding people guilty like you were all waiting. That's what the law is about. The judge will even take a point of time again and then call for conference. They call that one pre-trial conference. In most instances, the conferences are where the case will even end. You will not see it going for a trial. So if you're not agree to it, then they will iron out the law issues and say, look, the other witness will not be important, the other person will not be important, you'll get ready, we'll go. But the judge himself will even try again to say, look, we can find, these things are done because that is what the legal profession is all about. The reason I'm saying all of these things, you cannot know the chain of activities. And somebody walk up to you and tell you, say, can't go do the thing the way Bwaga Kane did it. He know that as a tenure position. He get ready, he take letter as a lawyer. Then he goes to NASCO with it. Then he allow non-lawyers to tell him, say, we carry you. Hey, man, Bwaga, look, even if you're hungry and desperate for jobs, you should not be the one to be used in that form and manner. Forget about it, whether you are politicians or whether your sister a politician or your sister a senator. You yourself, as a person who knows the law, you supposed to tell them, say, but they play, you carry me like that. You're not supposed to look at the kind of thing. You are loyal. Then you allow non-lawyers to tell you, say, wake up. You as a lawyer, let's go break the law. Then you as a lawyer, you wake up, you are going. Like this, with your fire in your head. You fly in a day, you go there. Then a non-lawyer there, you sitting there, mumu. The non-lawyer then talking on your behalf for you to break the law. Hey, my chief, why will you do that, Councillor? Why? Sometimes you gotta wonder. That is not what it is. That is not what you taught us. That is not what we learn. That is not what we know that exists. You cannot, because the reason there is, you should be able to advise those people that are telling and say, no, not the right way for you to happy. How will you tell that you will be carrying here and there? What is happening that for we got to do this? No, you don't tell me that. You're supposed to advise them. They are laymen. Primo is a layman. You don't tap at a green layman. Bodokane, lay woman. All these people, they are lay people. You allow them. Like Moda too, he said it down there. He said that the worst layman said that down there. These are the people that talk you as a lawyer to carry you, say, we're going to do the one. Then you agree to it. You go, you sit down there with them as a lawyer. Then you're supposed to be a lawyer. Counselor at that level. When you're supposed to be advising your clients and advising and saying this here and there, all the kind of thing there. Right? Let's leave that one. The reason I'm coming small, that Martin are coming to now. You know, that man served as county attorney before President Weah wanted to make him, and so for President Weah even, he went to LACC. President Weah even attempted making a National Elections Commission chair. But Martin, his conduct. Yeah. You know, this country, did you people listen to Arthur Johnson under Weah's administration when he was part of the asset recovery team, when you were talking about due process and due diligence? Yeah. Oh God, this country. Ah! And you're listening on Weah asset recovery team. You're listening to Arthur then? Every basis that Arthur then lay were judicious enough. Judicial doctrines and principles and guidelines. That we cannot do this when this does not happen. We cannot go at this front when the justice minister does not approve it. So there were instances, places they wanted to go, but by law, they couldn't have gone to those places because it needed the acquiescence and the signature of the justice minister. So he said, by law. So if Arthur Johnson, they would know the law. If Arthur Johnson was really wanted to get vengeance, wanted to please for the politics business. Arthur Johnson was going to say, look, we care about the justice minister. We'll just go do whatever we want to do. All we know, like Brempo know that people corrupt in the country. We'll go after people. But Arthur Johnson was very circumspect. He said there are places we wanted to go. We couldn't go because the law is that before you can enter the place, that is what is supposed to happen. There's a person that's supposed to do this. There's a person that's supposed to give you the backing. And once it didn't happen, no, we can't. Y'all look at the asset recovery thing here. You can see clearly what people say was a witch hunt is clearly a witch hunt. Until they have now ventured into the terrain of character assassination. They are destroying people's character. Martin, a lawyer. Look at what they're doing. You get one angry EFFL man, I know Gonkwe or whatever. I don't know. He had no sense of direction or whatever it is. No, he used to be a friend, and I had always wanted to talk to him, but I would never talk to him again on any ground. I don't get time for him anymore because that brother, he behaves like. But how will you be? Even somebody say you EFFL here, then you want and dining with American people here when you get your I don't know, your CRC or whatever it is against Western and the politicization of Africa. Then you sitting down here, you just confused person. He is just confused. And you know exactly the United States government is going to pull in the Joseph Boakai government by nose, passing around with it. You know all of that one there. You sitting down there and you accept to work in the very government. Then you say you EFFL. Then you say you believe in the ideology and beliefs of Julius Malema. Why you want to? People just fake. People just want to pretend that they want to go. Look at the kind of nonsense that they on. Sorry for the expression. Look at the arrest then that they are making on people's cars. Asset recovery. Which one of the assets are you recovering? Where does it start? Let me go teach him. Let me teach his team. How does it start? First, before you recover the asset must be identified. The asset must be identified by title. Right?
Good. Every former government official here were assigned to a ministry or an agency is glaring to trace the assets that they control at the time. So you go to the Ministry of Public Works. Your please, what a procurement man. Please try to give us the list of all of the vehicles and things that you bought and whatever it is. Who left them where or whatever it is. You do track of that. Say you're chasing vehicle there now. That the place is supposed to start. So you gave us that. Let's see. So you seen it. You said this is it. It was assigned to Mr. Tor. Tor had this one here. They were assigned to Bwaka. Bwaka had they were assigned to Amos. Amos had this one. Blah blah blah. Where is it now? Because President, we are dead issued an executive order. So you now going back so that it doesn't look like a waste hunt. You go back for that executive order that was issued by George Weah that as of so day, every other government material and everything, his officials should turn it over. We have said that. So you go for that executive order and say, according to SYZ, people need to turn over. What were the material that they turn over within this period? These are SYZ. Where the other car? Oh, the minister that will get it here, he carry it, he not even give, what they call it is, okay, good. What happened to the other car? Oh, the minister was able to buy it through the General Services Agency. Okay, let's put it on one side. They didn't see the cars. The cars are not in the ministry. We don't have access to them. So what we're doing, we are going to the individuals. Right? So we go to the individuals. Right, Mr. John Brown. John Brown, it is understood that you took so car. It was assigned to you, and as a result of the executive order that was released by your president that you were working with, you did not turn over those materials. We are not seeing them here, and we are looking for them. We want to recover those assets. Where do we find them? The man will tell you. Even if you took it and then say he bought it, he will tell you how he bought it. But they are no under the United Party, your passing law, which of course continue under the CDC, but the CDC who did it was not too alarming because CDC never bought enough cars. But under your United Party government, you bought cars. The car that remain new. You say, now you say 3 years and whatever it is, you will go to the GSA, apply so that you will buy it. So as a result of that, all the car that you used to what decommission the car and whatever it is, you say what they call you will buy the car that you bought enough cars. Your former official then they took it. So they are saying that when George Weah was carrying on his asset recovery, let me say the vehicle retrieval. I don't want to call that asset recovery. The vehicle retrieval task force, right? At that time, the only basis was that Mary Brock was still there, and Mary Brock will attest to some of the vehicles that she already gave out on her watch. So the former officials on a Unity Party, they carried those vehicles because Mary Brock said, yes, we were able to give it to them. They see Mary Brock stay there. And the Mary Brock is here today. The GSA or recognized agency that's supposed to do the search dealing to evaluate and appraise the vehicles and see whether it is still warm and so forth here and there, whether they can sell it. The same Mary Brock then were dead. The Mary Brock that sanctioned all the vehicles then that were sold out to you people, the Mary Brock then stayed there. CDC, they didn't go after the vehicles, they left it. They say, okay, there is an entity that's supposed to do this work. It has its own technical understanding. And they believe that they reached at this and they agreed to this. That is what it is. We agreed to this one. So we're not going after them. You see Mary Brock there. You're embarrassed Patrick Sulu today. When Patrick Sulu brought all of the documents and told you, say, I did not steal this car. There is no longer government asset. It is now my asset because I bought it. The same way, you got your own car then too. Then you know what in their new GSA people say, Karakpa Kotiman, they say no. We'll go by again, we'll check again to see whether the other people did the work. Yeah, this country is like they embarrassed the man and his family today. It was being chaotic. There were people who wanted to go there to cause serious violence and bloodshed was going to take place today. But Patrick said no. Patrick is a law school student. He's in a law school. He said, no, I will not do that. You calm down. We'll follow the law. Let's leave that one. Edward Clamartin, all the process they are teaching you about his sense not inside because he's very vindictive like Joseph Boakai. They have already decided among themselves to check out this country, to disturb this country, to make this country look unstable so that they don't govern well. And it is destined to happen. Now, these people
decided to just hear about officials of government who are in government because they get properties, they get assets. Every asset they ever saw that is attached to any official of government, they went for it. Today, when we told you that these people came out of jealousy and envy, they just see their friend progressing. They say, oh, the person here eating the government money. This, that, that. It happened today. There are some small yellow cards, and you can see in the street, a taxi or something like that. They are honor the business arrangement of Nora Finabono, former chief of protocol, Republic of Liberia. Honor George Weah's administration. They call her the rescue mother. Let me give you a little history. Before Finabono could become chief of protocol, who here would not attest to it that Finabono even had a relationship, got to know Weah through her businesses that you are doing. Deeply rooted, even not just what I call deeply rooted in encounters such as River G. She's a business-oriented person. So let's agree. No text said then that Edward Clamati and his team were arrested today. What is the ground for the arresting of that and then tarnishing the reputation of that lady today? For which they can go sue them. You know, let me tell you something. When you get in government and you are accepting privileged position, you don't necessarily need to steal. You don't necessarily need to steal. Today, when no cars were arrested and I saw it, somebody went and say, oh, the graphene about no car there. Then somebody at one of the agencies called me up and said, AB, I understood that they said the graphene abono car, they arrested it today. I said, yeah, I heard that. I said, wow. He said, okay, car there. Did they ask the drivers of those cars and say how they're managing with the car? Did they do their investigation to know whether Finabono is even a subject of criminal investigation? Have they audited? Is Finabono currently in this country? Not just by hearing the name. Is Finabono currently in this country or subject of criminal investigation or so forth in this country currently as we speak? Let's agree, even if she's a subject of criminal investigation. We are getting there. Can you trace the process of the acquisition of these vehicles to that of Finabono's conduct while she was in office? The guy's information has helped me. The guy said, AB, I want for you to check for yourself. And he shared with me something, but I'm still doing the investigation that Clamartin as a lawyer is supposed to do before he even come up to start indicting people. And I will call Idris Bedete on this issue. And we will deal with that. So I'm coming. Let me see here. Okay, Patrick Suru stuff too. I will talk about that. But Idris Bedete will speak to that. Yeah, from Lagos to Abuja. Sorry. Thank you so much, Mom. Yeah. So when I was speaking to that issue, but yeah, that's true. So from Lagos to Abuja, yeah, because Lagos now became a crowded place, so they left from Lagos to Abuja. Yeah, thank you so much, Mom. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. So let me pull this out so that you will understand it. Let me see here quickly. Sorry. So let me pull this out. I will just give you a name, but I will do thorough one on tomorrow so that you get full details of it. If you go to GBK Motors, Fina got those vehicles from GBK Motors. She acquired a loan through FR Bank. And we're going for those documents that the agent was telling me now. So at least for the GBK Motors on, we have the document. It has come up. We're trying to trace the other one. But even you don't need to go there. When these guys run the cars that are running, where do they take the money to pay? Those cars' money are still being repaid for at the bank because that loan. Look, the disgrace this government has looked for, and I like how this one came up because every Liberian people, they say that, yeah, that's not what it costs. Oh, yeah, that the government money. To the extent that, or AB who able to manage his own life. The moment he said that he doing a business, the useless United Party people, they who useless their entire life for 12 years. Some of them couldn't manage their own lives. And citizens saw it. People like having we said them, they keep to power. They say our lay salary will get it, will pay our lay horse. We don't want to be like the United Party people there. So because they decided not to live a useless and wasteful life like the United Party people who stole money and they didn't do nothing sound with it, they now became corrupt. They're forgetting to know that when you sit at a privileged position, let's take for instance, Abraham Wiona, the way I'm in this country, you think I can walk up to some kind of bank and tell them, say, give me a loan? They will not give me a loan. Am I not value to you know how many banks be behind me say, AB can't will give you loan? Please can't do business with us because of my profile. I'm able to go to them and tell them, say, that's a privileged position that when you are in, you don't need to even. You can look, you can have your salary here, but you're able to go to bank and then get money from there. You ask your lawmaker there. The moment they announce them as winner of the election, the bank then can rush to them, say, Chief can't take loan from us. So when the lawmaker takes that money and builds his house in 2 years, when he got 6 years to go, say in 1 year, he takes the money from the bank. Out of that loan that they gave them, the initial loan that they gave them, if he takes that money from the bank and builds a house in 1 year time, you will say that corrupt money. And now your interpretation there, that climating their interpretation there. If a lawmaker decides to take that money and say, I will build my lay house here quick for me to be there, I know you will call it corrupt money because he got in government before he go. No, that the main money you'll be paying them for his salary as he's continuing. Then one more about Finaun. Finaun a transport business where the car will generate its own money to pay back the bank. It's not free thing. Not free thing. This is an asset because assets are things that can generate its own income. I can't give it. So it's an asset business. That's it. So it's not just liability. That's an asset. That thing can raise the money to pay back. The reason why people don't give loan them for cars and things because the BD car then can spoil quick. So when you carry car business only, except it's very substantial used car garage and things, yeah, they can understand that one. But for you to just be running Tesla, then you go to bank for loan, they will not give you because that Tesla can spoil anytime. Now, you don't need any what they call. But for the kind of business that Fina was doing, following a lay corporation and then getting it inside and knowing that they're able to pay back. So to the extent that her job and whatever it is could even serve as collateral. So what a big deal about that. So why Clark Martin will not sit down and then go investigate all those things and say, oh, Finabolo then left out. Finabolo then was just running car and all what the play we're going to check. So you're going to retrieve asset, that private property and all you're going to retrieve. That thing that you Imaya Gonkwe on passing around, you're acting like you're some kind of funny group of people The way you want to upset this country, you want to damage this country, you should can't stand in front of sound people. Maggie said something today. Maggie, and you see what you're doing now. You are regrouping the seditions. And they will not allow you all to be what they call. Look, nobody is saying any government is perfect. If Unity Party will clearly discover any corrupt act on the part of any former official, I will never defend you. I will never defend you. I don't care whether you can be whatever. I will never defend you. But the thing that Clarence doing, Clarence even acting a lawyer. You can see the witch hunt. So why you pack that woman car today? Why you went for Padre Suruka? I will call now. Let me call Idris Bedeti. He was the deputy for operations at the GSA. Let me see what kind of system they made there when Idris Bedeti them just took over. Let him tell us what system they made there in relation to Patrick Suru issue. Because Fina Umpa, she get good ground for lawsuit against the government. Character assassination and the wasting of their time for the kind of business that they're doing. So that one is just foolishness. Claire Martin is entire team on. You can see the witch hunt. You even ask those agents, those guys who ride the car over, they will tell you how they pay him back. You take that car today, just to create publicity and say, oh yeah, we have people that were corrupt. Claire Martin, you will feel the weight. You will feel the weight. You know, Liberia is too small to the extent that what you're doing and the bitterness and anger in this country, Bwaka, you and your agents, you will feel the weight. Liberians coming for you. You don't worry. You don't worry. And your thing, you can take the country and run it any kind of way you want to run it. The country will be stable. Claire Martin will run away from this country. Here is entire team, they will run away from this country. The real chasing time coming. No police will be able to help you. Even Gregory Coleman can go and pass around and do whatever. Police will not help you. No police can help you when what that will happen starts to happen. Even the military you will call upon you, they will not show up. You watch out for your recklessness. You'll be doing your foolishness and be making the country very toxic. And let's see. When the real time starts, you will see. And you're living in your communities then all over, you will see. You made the country to look ungovernable. She said, but about the playing living, said that Osa, you're not even living in fence, that Osa in living. We know. And you see some of the things that get me talking. You are a lawyer. You think you were to investigate some of those things. If you are to investigate all of those things, you think you are coming to reach at that elementary level like a child who behave like that today, Claire Martin, like a baby. You go arrest that woman car today, you tarnish her reputation just as a criminal, you will prove it. And if I shouldn't rest on you, no, I will make sure that I get that document from the bank and see the payment plan, the system. Let me say the bank statement, how they are doing their payment to repay the bank. I will try my best to see to it. I pray to her that will authorize us so that, yeah, I'm trying to get to her, but I'm not getting her. I will pray to her, pray with her so that she can authorize us so that we can. Oh, Murphy Kana, yeah, I can. So the Murphy Kana now, Murphy Kana. Now, I will pray that she will be able to help us to get the statement so that we know it, because it is somebody from the system. Somebody just told me, say, but what kind of foolishness is the government also? They woman talk that thing on loan. She paying back. The people that are running the tax, they're paying back. Every Monday, they can pay back. So how you just wake up and say the woman stole the money? When a person is paying back to a bank, how is that possible? But anyway, we are getting there. Let me get to Idris Bedeti so that I can hear from him. Maybe bro, they say they finished catching up for corruption already. They say the GSC went and did something, and then they catch up for corruption already. So they say the whole GSA honorary bros, also corruption thing over there. But anyway, we are getting there. I will read your Patrick understanding that is here. So I will read that. Let me get to Idris Bedeti. He was the deputy for operations there. Idris Bedeti, how you doing, Chief?
Yeah, go ahead, William.
Okay, great to have you on, Chief.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, good. Yeah, we are calling you up here because just today, I'm not discussing the FINA own. The FINA own part across the land bigly. I don't want to even go there. because we get more evidence that will come up to speak to the issue to back Fina's claims of lawsuit against them, and they will have to pay for that. But let's get to the Patrick Suru scenario, because Patrick Suru scenario could be that scenario that they are using across the entire country and witch hunting people all over the place. I have a document right before me here. What do you know as operation man at the GSA at the time we was in power about government vehicles and so forth, specifically about Patrick Suru's car and the former RG of the police?
Yeah. If you see the hand-to-hand bill of sale,
yeah,
you will notice I sign as deputy for operations, and it is approved by my former boss, Madam Mary Broad. And you also see the fleet, the National Fleet Director also signing on that document.
Okay.
The transaction was done in 2021.
Okay.
The car was actually bought during Manasseh administration. At the end of it, I think it was an election package, security package for the election. Patrick Suru, A.B. Kroma, and other people were given cars during the election.
Okay.
That car was bought in 2017, 2016, thereabout. The car is 2016 model.
Okay.
They were bought in 2017. So, Gregory Kumo used the car for a while, and Patrick Suru came and inherited the car. And Patrick Suru used the car up to 2021 when we had the county tour. During the county tour, that car was used in all of the counties, and it even broke down. When it broke down, the car was told. I think it was Public Works truck that towed that car and brought it to Monrovia. When it came, it was damaged after going through all of those routes.
Okay.
It was damaged. Government, during our administration, we did not spend much on vehicle maintenance. There was not much budget because our budget was mainly focused on doing specific things. So most of our vehicles were maintained by the individuals to whom they were assigned.
Okay.
So Patrick, being an employee or an official of government, thought to repair a car. But if you use your own resources to repair government car, and then afterward it becomes a government property. So in our wisdom, Patrick is still employed with government. So even if the car is disposed to Patrick is still going to use a very car to use to do government work.
Okay.
And that's how we do our disposal. We do disposal to end users, those to whom the cars are assigned. So we dispose the car to you, you fix the car, and still utilize it to do government work. Instead of taking the car, give it to everyone who is not working in government, he carry it, he fix it, and then the vacuum gets created. So now, if this car is given to everyone who is not working in government, it means that if he does not have a car, it puts burden on government to buy a car for Idris at all means. So say Patrick is in government, Patrick is using this very car, Patrick wants to fix a car, yes, he authorizes it. Besides, the car also meets the requirement for disposal. The law says, according to the Revenue Code 40-40-20, that is, at year 1, the car depreciates by 40%.
Okay.
At year 2, the car depreciates by 80%. At year 3, the car depreciates by 100%. So this car we are talking about is a 2016 car bought in 2017 and is being disposed in 2021. You can do the calculation. It means that it met the requirement. And per our assessment, because when you write, the first thing you do, you write to the Director General of the General Services Agency requesting to buy the car. When that communication comes, it's sent down to the necessary directors, and then a team is set up to go and assess the car.
Okay.
The assessment is done, and then you will check the engine, you will check the gearbox, you check the shock absorber, You will check all of the necessary things that's supposed to make the car pliable. After that assessment, the guys do their report. Because we have mechanics at the GSA. The guys do their report and send it. So we check it. Okay, the engine is fair, or engine is good, or engine is very good. Then gearbox is fair, gearbox is good, gearbox is very good. All of those things are listed. So as example, all this, they are all on the assessment form. You view the assessment form. They have an asset disposal unit called an ADU that consists of 7 persons. All of them will sit and review the assessment report and determine the price of the car. And that is done. It's not just one person decision. It is decided by a committee. That committee decision goes to the deputy for operation, who will now send it to test to it and send it to the director general for approval, authorizing you to go pay the amount that the committee decide on. When you pay that money into government revenue for government to use it, you're not paying on the GSA account. You go to LRA and deposit that money. Bring the government flag receipt, and then GSA give you hand-to-hand bill of sale, telling you that you have completed the SSR, the required process for disposal, and you are entitled to take this car. And that's how Patrick Sudu, how do you call the other one? 101, what's her name? Sadatu Reeves,
yeah.
Levin Sako, and 103. I don't know his name. I think some Morva.
Prince Mama.
Okay, 103. There were 4. The 4 of them were giving their cars to buy. And that's how it went across government. And this is the same system we inherited. In fact, we built upon it. Because there were cars that in the past, I don't want to go there, but the process was just as we inherited and we went by it. The party did no wrong.
So in the
pay for the car, party deposited the money to government revenue, party did not take the car onto himself. Besides that car as you see it, it's not how it was when it was being disposed. Party upgraded the car. The guy, those who know our car, Land Cruiser for Eastern, you can take 2015 Land Cruiser and make it load at 2023. All you need is that front bumper you see that on the car right now. It's not what it was on it.
Okay.
He upgraded and he put the 2022 model front bumper on it. He changed the back, the trunk also, and make it look like the recent one. So when you see it, it looks new, but it's not actually a new car. It is an upgraded car. Like in America, they say Pimara. I think you have seen something like that. Pimara, you get the car to the garage, they change the whole design of the car. That's the kind of thing you do with their car. So it's not a new car as it is being perceived. So people just need to look at the records. The records are there. They were disposal done to all of the ministry, and all the ministry GSA has the record. Those cars that came in, the government bought from 2018 to 2023, the records are there. Our focus, if you look at what our vehicle purchase was like, we were mainly focusing on certain agencies that are public sector. For instance, education. Ministry of Education were government broadcast for all of the county education officer. And even at the level of district education officer, the government of Liberia board Ministry of Education. Ministry of Health, we focus on ambulances. Ministry of Defense and the Liberia National Police, even the National Election Commission. Those were the focus: election, security, education, health, and agriculture. buying car. There are just very few ministers, and it was only at ministerial level. Because our focus was not actually luxurious, we're not on luxury. Most of the officials of government were seen driving a personal car. I think also time Jaraba Topo, Eugene Pagone, all were complaining that they did not have car to use. So we're not focused. I mean, we understand that it's a requirement, but then we did not have the resources to buy everybody a car. So we constrain our officials to go to work using the meager resources they had while we managed to carry out our development. And then we bought buses lately. We bought buses and distributed to other ministries. Worker buses. Because workers were completing, even though the official in get car, at least that should be worker buses to commute the workers to work. So that is how we did it. So if you go to the agency and see no car, all you need to do maybe ask one or two questions. What was the minister using? What was the status of what he used? Did he buy? How many? Ask just simple questions. Because these transactions are legitimate. Anybody could take, a recourse, and it will be binding. Because the law gave the PMF law gave the Director General that authority. It is a law. It is a discretion of the Director General to dispose of the vehicle. All you need to do is to utilize that discretion appropriately. Make sure it meets the requirement. So we're just telling our friends, our brothers, that they need to slow down. Just follow the process. Just look at the paperwork, the paper trails. The workers are there. Follow it, and you will see that. You don't have to create the checkpoints. You go at the various ministries and agencies and just do fact finding. Call for physical inventory of the fleet. Take the record from GSA, go for instance to Ministry of Education. During 2018 to 2023, we observed that government bought X number of cars. Where are the cars? Some will say the car, some will say the car is in the bush. Some will say the car is in this county. GSA has asset monitors in all of the counties. And those assets, that's why I tell people, I say it's difficult to steal government car with the kind of system that is in GSA. Except somebody in the system wants to do it, which is humanly possible. Because the system is created by human. But it is also very difficult because records are there. If you take out, if you bring out the GSA for coding, GSA codes it and track it. If you take it to the county asset monitor is there also taking record. And this car has been sent to Lima County for Eastern. It is used by maybe the health center there. That asset monitor should take, it's taking track of it. So if you go to the Ministry of Health and the car is not available, and they say it's in Lima, just contact your asset monitor there, you get it update. Even the hospital that the ambulance or the car is assigned to, you contact the hospital, they will tell you that that car is assigned to so doctors, so practitioner. It's easy.
Wow. And the revenue code mentioned by you, I would like to ask this question before I take leave of you. And I just display on the screen and the bill of sale that was issued to Patrick by you guys. And I'm seeing it there, and the hand-to-hand bill of sale. And that's what I'm seeing there. Access, release, and permit. And I'm seeing it. And I read there, and it's on screen. And so I'm seeing here, it says here, that this 4-year-old vehicle has met all disposal requirements due to multiple mechanical faults. That's why you place there on the little corner, and in the little corner on the hand bill of sale with all of your signatures that are there. And I'm seeing it here. date issued was October 21 and 2021. That was when it was issued and to Patrick, right? Issued to Patrick. Okay, it was issued to Patrick that time. And the car was brought in country, you said 2016?
It's a 2016 model car.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was born in 2017.
Oh, okay, okay.
Government buys car. In most instances, government buy the car of that very year.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
don't know how the procurement process was done. Instead of buying a 2017 car, I think they bought a 2016 car. But usually when government buying car, they buy the car of that. They buy it in 19 years.
We don't see here. Okay.
Yeah, that very model.
Okay.
Yeah, but you buying car 2023, it has to be a 2023 model.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some instances you take if you are buying 2024 with it, you have to buy a 2024 car.
Okay, I see.
Some instances go down to 2020, but it's very
So 2017 car, and of course Gregory used it in 2017. Though it's 2016 car, but Gregory they bought it in 2017. Gregory used it in 2017, 18, and I think 19. And it was given to Patrick in October 2021, which of course 4 years after, and Patrick still used it. So when the two people dispose of it, and I'm seeing a similar. Okay, good. After the county tour. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it right here. Yeah, I'm seeing it. So when you people are disposing these cars, do you people take into consideration how much government is going to be losing? Because let's agree that this car is used for 4 years, but managed by the person who was using it for 4 years and it's still on a good condition. And because they are being used and due to the revenue code for 3 years, can the person, despite being in a workable condition and those faults, as you explained, that affected the vehicle on county tour, if they not seem to be faulty, could Patrick get walk up to you, or can anybody get walk up to you and tell you, say, I want to buy this vehicle because 3 years passed already, despite them managing it well?
It's not done like that.
Okay.
There are instances because the law they didn't say that you automatically dispose the car. There are instances where the car can get transferred. But if you transfer the car to another person or another agency, what car is left for Patrick to use?
Okay.
You understand it?
All right.
The law says if the car, the PPCCI, if the car, for instance, an LMPC, it does not have the required funding to repair the car, the law says you can also transfer the car to another agency.
Okay.
But that agency you transferring it to will also have to look for resources to fix the car. Okay? And now when you transfer the car to another agency, it becomes a burden on the government now to buy a car for the LMP or the director of the Inspector General. So to avoid all of that going to extra expenses, they dispose the car to Patrick, and Patrick fix the car and stay in the employ of government.
Okay, I understand that.
You see the rationale?
Yeah.
Because the man stay in the employ of government, they dispose the car to it, he fix it, it becomes his car. But he still use it, you're not going to buy additional, if you notice, government did not buy a car for Patrick.
No, government did not.
No, government did not buy a car for Patrick after that. We bought car for police, yes, for operations. Some of those cars, though, you see joint security on the police vehicle. You see joint security tax force, joint security tax force, yeah, a lot of them. But not for the director proper. No. We didn't buy a car for the deputy for operation after that. Because it was expected that they would repair those cars and stay using for operations.
Wow. All right, thank you for sharing with us here, and Idris. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
One more thing. How much you sell the car then when you like that too? Car that you bought in 100,000 and 60,000. If you want to sell it at that, what happens? How much do you sell it?
No, it depends on the assessment report.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the assessment report. If the car has because the law says 40, the law has already. After 3 years, the law has already disqualified the car But you can't say immediately after 3 years you dispose the car. There are a lot of cars we dispose, the least car we dispose was at least 7 years at most. Because of our road conditions, so that those cars are assigned the counties.
Okay.
The cars recently we get to neck. Most of the cars, so they went during the rainy season and election period. And so when they came back, most of the car, the bumper, if you notice neck, any of the neck car you see, you'll notice that there's a bumper to the trunk that you can step on and get in the back of it. Most of it not there.
Wow.
If you observe the sound of the car, the tail light, the back tail light, because when you get in the mud, the car moves left and right. If you get the four-wheel in the mud, the car moves left and right and hit the walls. You observe that your band line has already burst, no matter how new the car is because of the road condition. No, but it doesn't mean that you should dispose it automatically.
Wow.
But the condition in which the car gets in, it becomes difficult to go about with some of these things.
No, I get it. No, I get what you're talking about. I think. So thank you so much, and I think we are certainly getting there. The idea is met all of the requirements set forth by you guys. So that was how you are able to dispose of the vehicle. That's all I wanted to get. Yeah, so that we are clear on that. All right, thank you, Idris. Thank you. All right. So he's the Idris Bility, Deputy for Operations. Now he told you everything and anything relating to how these processes are working. And these things are things that people will have to understand. Because it is with Sulu today, which of course is quite terrible, very annoying. It could happen to anyone else. And I just hope and pray, like tomorrow, like I said, we'll have all the documents displayed at you. I don't know. I want to get on someone here. Quickly, yeah. All right. One Florence Mami Page, who's on our page here. You know, your thoughts, I don't know, I want to address you, but you know, normally women can be very careful how to deal with it. Yeah. So I will not address you very harshly, but it is possible. Don't take people for granted. And you talk about banks don't go after people. Do you know the kind of property I get? Do you know it? Have you seen it before? You think I get asset I can be used as collateral to give me money if I want any loan now? Any loan I want now for any bank, I can get it. Because the property I have, I think it's over 150,000. So if I want you 50,000 for that now, and I'll pay back because I have $1 million through which I can pay back. You know, it's not about whatever. But we're just saying these things not for bragging purpose, like you will term it as bragging. No, we're saying that people can be in privileged positions. That privileged position can help them for anybody to do business with them because they are in a position. That's why the lawmakers, you think somebody lawmakers in that kind of power, what didn't they get for that? And because I get a position, bank and gain and loan for, what didn't they get for that? Nothing, right? So the 5,000 today, and I want to say thanks, congratulations, and I will try to cut your numbers up tomorrow again. But I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, I can't pick much calls tonight, and maybe just whatever. But I can't because time has really caught up with me. And so let me speak with Sekou Kalasco Demaro quickly. Then I can now go to sleep on this issue. Let me see here. So just give me a chance. Okay, so let me get to Sekou quickly. Then I think I can just go sleep on this one. Sekou Kalasco Demaro, what's up, boss? How's everything with you? Yeah, fine. How's everything with you?
I'm doing wonderful.
How are you managing during this press chakla period?
So we just get money in our business and observing the situation as we're supposed to do, maybe. And you know, we observing, people observing, because we know it may end in a manner that is not appreciated, so we observe it.
Okay, so yeah. So are you following up on what's happening so far? And there's an attack amount, I think, specifically on people who are tied to we are so forth. I think that's the attack. That's the line of attack we are sensing so far.
Yeah, basically, let me say thank you to Idris for providing a basic education for the guys at the GSA, because we believe that it is the lack of understanding and a deep sense of appreciation of what transpired by the constraint by the Georgia government, folks, and they don't appreciate it. So they have come and making decisions from mirror shop around the liquor table. I
like that. You're going to mirror shop. Say, let's go. I don't know about it.
I strongly believe there were all of the decisions are being made around the liquor table, mirror shop, because when they sit down there, like you said, and say, okay, today, what do they want? And and they just jump out and go on the street and make decisions. From the look of things, you could really see from Gonkwe that he was drunk. He was really drunk today when he was spewing this nonsense out about the vehicles that was rightfully acquired. But I just thought to say this also, that tomorrow, Kinda will be at the court through her lawyer.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, first thing, Kinda will be at the court, defamation of character.
Okay.
They will pay for their actions, baby. They will pay for their actions. Because everything, it is funny. It is funny and serious. The thing we're joking with here, so this level of witch hunt, you just sit down to mirror shop after drinking large beer and drinking indiscriminately, you just come and say, today I would go do this. Neglecting the laws of the country. And we continue to say, and you continue to say this. And this is becoming serious. This country, we have witnessed too much. People lost their life for this kind of things. And people sitting, they're laughing and smiling with it.
Yeah, the serious part reaching. They don't know yet. No tears. No tears. They don't know yet.
People sitting, ABA is crazy. And people need to speak about these things.
Let's say that thing.
When President Weah became president, he did not go about doing these things because he believed that it was not a problem. He said, we have witnessed a devastating civil crisis where 300,000 of our compatriots lost their life. For us to move as a country, there are XYZ things that we needed to do. Today, the guys can just jump up and Emmanuel Gonkwe can just jump up and go about and just go about and start arresting people's car. And disrupting people movement. People were in our Texas today. People were in those Texas today going to their real working places, going home. You just go about indiscriminately without following procedure. How can you just go about and start arresting people private Texas? How? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Don't you know that there are procedure? In fact, the man jump and say, we were arresting Oka because we believe that, they are illegally flying the street. How can you consider a Texas? Yeah, you policeman. How can you consider a Texas that is registered under the Ministry of Justice?
I got the country of today.
Yeah, the Texas registered under the Ministry of Transport. They got their document that authorized them to plow the street, the principal street. Then you just go and say the illegal, the plying the street. Who gave you that authority as Gonkwe? You see that kind of nonsense that is going on? Sorry for the choice of words. You see that kind of thing that's going on? The people that lack the basis, they are the ones projecting themselves as savior, and they lack every basis. But this is serious. This is serious. Like I said, tomorrow first thing, Finatu or lawyer will be filing a lawsuit against them. They will know that what it, like Yake can say, they will know what in carry water in Kokino.
All right. Thank you so much. And I think for sure, and that if in that case, I will be able to, because that in that case will be able to make it clear that people don't just say that. That in that case will now put everything to bear that you don't just see people because they work in government and because you see that they living life, you just say that corruption making them live their life. Look at more Ali eating food today now. What I didn't want to struggle on it because people gotta eat. It doesn't matter why it is. That is way fed down there, they're eating brain food and all that, but don't greedy. But you see, these are some of the things that we're talking about. So that kind of thing where we say you're a charikosu. That kind of thing that why you can be why going But a minute now, so you go home and see your baba. We'll tell you about here. Sorry, students. Man, look at him there. Look at his face there. Just look at way back. Okay, so thank you so much because without discuss personality, I like. So let me let's go. Thanks so much for being there until we are back here. Do have a pleasant night.